I built this greenhouse and I'm really happy with how it turned out, but before I show you this we need to go back a few hours to where I started this episode to look at all the other progress I made. I'm gonna need to start with carving out a big tunnel here in the cliff surface, so get ready for a time lapse. Alright, now when that is done, I am thinking about having a big archway here as the entrance and just have it open. And here I have marked out where I can have pillars. And the next step is probably to dig out a big area here for the sugarcane farm and also decorate this tunnel. I have a lot of space here for other farms and over here I need to dig out a big area to make this the ground level over here, because as it is right now this is further down than the ground level, so I need to terraform a lot here. It will probably be a while before I do the terraforming there, so we will put that on pause for now. I think I want these pillars that I will build here to be like arches, and then I want to have similar arches here and also here. And then I want to have a small area for the collection system, and then after that I want to have the sugarcane farm a little bit further in. But I'm not exactly sure how it will look, so let's just start and see how it turns out. And here we have the entrance. I think it turned out pretty good. I had no idea how I wanted to integrate it more to the mountain, but I feel like it fits pretty well. And I made a lot more progress in here than I thought I would. So I tried to make a very cozy design, and I had to put in some color here to break up all the brown. And I feel like it turned out pretty good. And behind here I have glowstone like this to lighten up the area a bit more, because these weren't enough really. It looked really dark. And here we have the sugarcane farm, and it's actually completely done except for decorating this inside here. So as you can hear, the mine carts are running and I can press this to activate it. The only problem here is that it doesn't harvest the closest ones here. Oh, I need to shut it off. I think it looks a little bit bad when they are all grown and the other ones are just small, so I may just remove these closest ones and have just floor there instead. And I have a minecart unloader here on this side. So the minecart comes up here, and if it has items in it, it stays here until it's empty and then it goes back again. And over here I have an item elevator, and that's just because I needed it to get over there and it was too high for making rails, I feel like. And that collects all the sugarcane on this side, and it goes in here and here. And on this side I have an auto crafter instead to make paper. So it comes up here, all the way up here. I don't really know how this works, so I shouldn't really try to explain it, so yeah, anyway, this is the paper crafter. And also on this side, I also remembered why I built the item elevator. It's because I don't really have space between the creeper farm and the collection system there. So I didn't have space to build the minecart unloader at the right level. That's why I did the item elevator. So yeah, here is all the paper I get. And right here is the creeper collection system. I haven't decorated this yet. And I only decorated this far on the walls because I want to make a big cactus farm here. And I want that to be in this wall and also in the floor here. The only thing in here I don't really know if I like or not is the floor. I don't really feel like these blocks fit, and also the moss here. At first I liked walking on these blocks, but now I just find it annoying. The sound is too loud. And this took a long time to build, so I have a lot of gunpowder now. And this one is full, so I have more than 2 shulker boxes of gunpowder now. That's nice. Also, when I was trying to build this flying machine here, I wanted to check how I made the flying machine in the kelp farm. And when I did, I realized that it got stuck in the middle of the farm, and it just stayed in here, and the farm hasn't been active in I don't know how long, but I didn't have any kelp blocks almost, so probably for the last few episodes. But yeah, this is a really good start. I could have made this farm a lot bigger, but I feel like I don't really need that much, so this is more than enough. It hasn't been running for long at all. I just finished this, so I could just leave it running here and go do other stuff, but I don't want the system to overload and all this to be full. And I also don't want the flying machine to run too much in case it breaks, so I will just shut it off when I leave the area. I don't think I have showed you guys this yet. It's just a temporary cactus farm, so I can get some for the cactus farm in there later. It's really slow, but it's also really small, so I don't expect that much. And I'm also starting to get a lot of chests all over the place again. So all these are full, and all these shulker boxes are full too. And over here I have a lot of chests in here. And these are also very messy, and over here I have these, and these are also a mess, so I need to take care of that. But probably not today. Oh, as you heard here, I have a villager that I fixed a few days ago. And I made a small little library here, and this one is selling mending, but really expensive, so I haven't bought one yet. I may want to convert him first, but I'm not sure about what I feel about converting and exploiting villagers, so I haven't done that yet. I also got a few villagers up here in the big greenhouse or whatever it is. There is one on this side and one on this side, and I have them for making a few emeralds from the crops that I have on the bottom floor here. From these crops. And these are also really expensive, so I haven't used them yet. I got my villager breeder to work. I messed around a little bit with the bedroom here, so it works now. And it sounds like it works a little bit too well. How many are there in here? Alright, it seems to be a lot of villagers here. Alright, I need to take care of that. I'm not sure how though. Maybe I can put a netherrack on the side of the wall and light it on fire so they take damage all the time if they are too far back. That could work. Magma blocks could also work. I can bring a few of those. There. Alright, let's see if I can even make this work, or if everything is just messed up from the villagers. Oh, right. There's a lot of villagers in here. Alright, I will get rid of them by I will do this so they can't escape. And I will get rid of all the big ones with the magma blocks. There we go. Okay, I guess I will AFK here for a while until this is taken care of. Alright, much better. Okay, let's see. I need a few of these back. Oops. Can't I light the side on this? What? I thought for sure I could. Oops. Maybe you can't. That's annoying. Alright, what's the plan now? Oh no, I'm turning into them. No, but for real, I'm not sure what to do here. Because if I have the magma blocks on the way down, they will probably take damage while they move past it. But maybe that's not a problem. If I have the magma block here, it should be okay. They will probably take like 1 damage or something, so that's probably the best solution. Yeah, I'll go with that. I want to build some sort of house this episode too and not just work on the tunnel there. So I'm thinking this is a good spot here. And because I want to get honey for the copper here so it stays almost like this, I would like to build a bee farm. So that's probably what I will do now in a time lapse. So I will see you when this is done. Alright, now the actual building is almost done. I'm not sure what to do with this side. I feel like it looks a little bit clumsy and chunky, so I don't really feel like it fits in, especially from above. From this angle though, it looks a little bit better, especially if I get the roof on. But I probably want to remove this and make a large garden here instead. Like a large, lush garden with a few trees and a lot of plants. Maybe some foliage hanging over the edge here. But I'm not sure yet. I will think for a while about that. But I have a lot of space in here, so in this side I can probably have my bees, and then I can have some crops here in the middle, and then on this side I can have a bunch of flowers. So the bees can pollinate the crops on the way. And then I could probably have a door here that leads out to the garden. And outside here I can probably have some bees too that just flies around for decoration. And up here I can have some plants hanging down from some scaffolding like I did in that house there. I can run over there and show you if you haven't seen that. So in here I tried to make it very overgrown and stuff like that, so here are some leaves hanging down. Yeah, I don't know. We will see how I do that here. But I think it could look really cool when it's all filled with plants and everything. I was also planning on having this road here lead to this entrance and then continue past here, go inside here and then snake around here, so you have a little bit more of an interesting road, so it's just not straight all the way. And then I want to have a staircase up to this point, and then a staircase down to that point. Alright, now I want to spend some time decorating the interiors of this greenhouse, and I also want to remove this part. And I will see you when that is done. And now I am done. I actually think it turned out great. I spent a lot of time making it as cozy as possible, and I removed the cube here and replaced it with a nice garden, and I also filled in this entire place with a lot of plants. And in here I have a honeycomb farm. I wanted to have honey bottles too, but I didn't have enough space for the redstone here, so it ended up just being for honeycombs. So I will build a honey farm, maybe in my tunnel over there too. If I go out here, I can show you how to refill the shears for the farm. In this chest here, I can refill the one that is all the way to the right here. And then these are for the middle ones, and then this one is for the left one. I also spent some time decorating around the greenhouse here, and I think it turned out really cozy, so I am really happy with it. Made a little camping spot here, a lot of bushes and plants, and I should show you a little bit more detailed in here. And this is the garden area. I really like this. I'm not sure what to call it, but like a balcony thing. And I made another tree and a few pine trees or whatever these are. But there it is, guys. I hope you enjoyed the episode, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.